Well, it is, Tessa, I think, because after nearly 8 years of painful austerity and this debt crisis, I think, this is a significant day for Greece today. And I think you're going to be hearing the Greek government saying it's a good day, along with EU lenders. And I think there is a lot to celebrate because there is growth in the economy in Greece right now. Unemployment is coming down slowly but surely, and tourism is booming. But I don't think you're going to see street parties in Athens today and fireworks over the Acropolis. Why? Well, because Greece is still saddled with lots of public debt, more than 320 billion euros right now, or 180% of annual GDP. There's also a lot of work to do within Greece to convince people that the country is on the right track. As you were hearing in Faye's report there, the young people have been badly affected. At the peak of this crisis, there was unemployment of more than 50% among the under 25s in the country. And still people in Greece, many people think that what happened through these bailout loans, which were the biggest in financial history, did more harm than good in Greece. Right now, also, the IMF, which gave these bailout loans with the other Eurozone members, the other Eurozone lenders, they're also sceptical about the future in Greece. They're worried about the long-term sustainability, about paying back its debts, this massive public debt, and keeping on track. Let's remember, Tessa, this is a really complicated situation in Greece after decades of overspending and tax evasion that we were seeing in the country. 4 different governments tried to grapple with this and they couldn't do that.
Yeah, and Damon, you're standing in front of the European Commission, and surely they will be keen to paint this as something really positive. But is the Eurozone really in a better position today?
Well, I think, Tessa, when this Greek debt crisis first struck, in the wake of the international debt crisis, there was a lot of worry here in Brussels and across the Eurozone, because if there had been this so-called Grexit, where Greece had fell out of the Eurozone, well, what kind of consequences would that have had? Huge potential consequences. That could have rocked the global financial markets and caused turmoil in terms of trade. So this was why the IMF and the Eurozone partners were so keen to help Greece to bail it out. But is the debt crisis over? Are those worries over about the Eurozone? Of course not, because there's still massive public debt in places like Italy as well. Turkey, not in the Eurozone. It also has seen recent problems with its currency. All of these factors are still contributing to worries here in Brussels as it tries to put together a banking union to minimise these kind of crises in the future. But this is a crisis and it's not over yet, Tessa.